Playing the majority of their games on the road already early into their season, girls hockey would finally be kicking off their next 4 games at Babson with a great rival matchup, facing the Natick Redhawks here on Saturday night. The opening period goes by quickly as it's the Redhawks who jump out first with the lead. As Lauren Jackson's shot from the slot deflects off a few players, goes right to Molly Burns, who's top shelf for the putback. Looked like goalie Alyssa Semino's view was blocked by players out in front of the net. Either way, it's Redhawks who hold a 1-0 advantage heading into the second period. But if you've seen any Raiders hockey, you know that 1, they barely ever face a deficit, and 2, on the rare chance that they are losing in a game, well, it's not going to last long. So we go to the second period and Raiders come out more aggressive, attacking the net, looking for that equalizer. Kylie Noonan recovers the puck along the boards, racing through the neutral zone, fakes out Sophie Burr, and buries the wrister top shelf for the clutch score. And we are all tied up 1-1, thanks to number 27. So with just about 4 minutes left to go in this second, 1-1 is still the score until Carly Boyle feeds the puck outside to Katie Hawkinson. And Kylie Noonan grabs the rebound just sitting on the doorstep, and you guessed it, buries the go-ahead score. Wellesley nets 2 unanswered in this period alone, both goals by Kylie Noonan. After that second goal of the game, though, Natick would have their chances to tie it up here again, getting 3 power play opportunities. But going up against a team like Wellesley, who owns the penalty kill, the Redhawks come away with nothing all 3 times. Alyssa Semino, after allowing a goal way back in the opening period, would not let the puck find net again. This game would be a physical one from the start, as it always seems to be between these 2 rivals. In the closing seconds, a fight for the puck in the crease results in Molly Burns trying to make a soft push-off by Carly Boyle look like a shove that would knock Chara off his own skates. You gotta love hockey. This game would come to an end quickly after that, but it's going to be a great match for sure when these 2 teams meet yet again at Natick in a few weeks. Raiders were down early but would fight back as a team, and Kylie Noonan's 2 key goals would be the game changer here. Wellesley earns a gritty 2-1 victory over Natick as they improve to 6-1. And staying with hockey at 6-2-1, the boys would once again be playing on a Monday afternoon, the 3rd Monday in a row. After taking a loss and a tough draw in those last 2 matches, though, the Raiders would look to change that by dominating this game early, facing off against the Milton Wildcats. And they would do exactly that, as this power play opportunity kickstarts Wellesley's offense here in the opening period. Carter Huff centers it to Nathan Brown, and Brown's try is stopped, but Nathan feeds the rebound to Owen O'Connor. O'Connor just buries it for a Raiders 1-0 advantage on the key power play score. Wellesley is relentless in the crease as goalie John Driscoll from Milton makes some tough initial saves and continues to lead the rebound just sitting on the doorstep. And so David Rourke nets in this putback here, and it's a Raiders score just a minute later. Great opening first period here for Wellesley. 2:30 left to go in this scoreless first. Raiders offense changed that with back-to-back goals. Wellesley heads into the second, leading 2-0. That Wellesley advantage would get even bigger as TJ Maley dumps the puck out to Zach Doughty. And Doughty's wrister from the slot flies high and somehow through traffic. And now it's a 3-goal deficit for the Wildcats as Milton tries to find any offensive rhythm. But goalie Andrew Johnston is having none of it for Raiders, making some key stops here late in this game. And as Milton continues to be shut out on the ice here, Raiders put the finishing touches to this game as David Rourke, 2-on-1, scores his 2nd goal on the night as Rourke buries a Patrick Morton centering pass to the back of the net. Wellesley has a commanding 4-0 lead. And so Andrew Johnston and the rest of the Raider defense would handcuff the Wildcats. Wellesley just played a solid game for all 3 periods. There always seems to be someone different stepping up and scoring for this team. And on this night, it would be 2 goals by David Rourke and a score apiece by Owen O'Connor and Zach Doughty. Wellesley easily secures their 7th victory of the season as they will face their next 3 opponents on the road. But for now, this game goes down as a final 4-0 shutout victory over Milton. Girls basketball at 10-0, dominating their opponents in every win, to come in here on Tuesday night having already earned a tourney berth. The Raiders, though, could easily look ahead to their next 2 games, with the defending state champs Braintree coming in on Friday, and Sunday kicking off the Good Sport Invitational at the Garden. And the struggling Dedham Marauders would certainly hope that would be the case, as they would look to catch Wellesley on an off night. But it's no mistake that these Raiders are undefeated. So we tip off here at Wellesley High School for the first quarter. Raiders jump out with the lead, being aggressive to the basket, as Emily Cronin, Emma Ivey, and Dorian Cohen drive to the basket, creating opportunities, and all three, behind great plays, score easily in the paint. Those 6 quick points would help spark a 9-0 Wellesley run as Caroline Sullivan nails a tray coming off the bench. Raiders defense would hold Dedham without a point till almost 5 minutes had passed in this first quarter. Those points would come off a steal as Abri Vasquez would go coast to coast on this fast break, getting the shot to fall and one. Wellesley would close out this solid opening quarter with a 3 by Leo Sperling and a great move to the basket by Nicole Beckett that goes for 2 more. And Wellesley comes away with a 14-5 lead after 1. Start of the second, though, Marauders take advantage of a few turnovers here by the Raiders. Back-to-back steals by co-captain Christina Mitchell that creates 4 quick Dedham points. But a key fast break here by Kelsey Zarl is a beauty. And what a finish by Zarl to help maintain this Wellesley lead. And this would be a very defensive second quarter as Leo Sperling with the theft, Dorian Cohen the recovery. Cohen just fantastic on the dribble. She's hacked and fouled, but Dorian lays it up for 2 more. It's Raiders 19, Marauders 12. So as we head deeper into the third, Wellesley has a 22-15 lead, until Katie Williamson is key on the perimeter, driving around Hannah Ryan, banking it in for 2. A couple possessions later, on another Dorian Cohen fast break chance, Williamson backs up Cohen, grabs the rebound off the glass and sinks the putback and 1. That's now a 27-15 Raider lead. Williamson also makes a free throw as well. And 5 quick points by the captain gives Wellesley their largest lead of the night so far. Marauders would cut the deficit to 9 after Nina Heelman, open at the top of the key, drains it from downtown to make it 29-20 Raiders. Caroline Sullivan posts up for the shot and sinks the jumper, 33-22 Wellesley, as we've got 1 more quarter to go, where the Raiders stay unbeaten. But Wellesley quickly answers that themselves here in the fourth, with key scores by Leo Sperling and Caroline Sullivan. Sullivan now providing key points off the bench. It's definitely clutch for Raiders tonight, scoring 11 solid points, most of them coming in the second half. Raiders defense holds Dedham to only 4 points in this important final quarter. So once again, the offense knocks down the shots they need, team defense handles the rest. Raiders go to 11-0, beating Dedham 42-26. Another game, another win. So Wednesday we are right back at Babson with girls hockey as this Raider team will be going for their 6th victory in a row. Raiders always come at you with a solid and consistent offensive attack. That starts with the first line, loaded up with captains and reliable scorers ready to spark this young team every game. And tonight would be no different, as kick-starting the offense will be the Raiders' leading scorer, Kylie Noonan. Big night again for Noonan as we check in to the opening period. Carly Boyle crashes the boards, getting the puck and dumping it out to Kylie Noonan. Noonan's wrister handcuffs Isabel Gentile for the first score of the game, 4-0 Wellesley early in the first. That 1-goal lead would remain that way until we head into the second, as Wellesley would go on the power play after Noonan gets tripped up hard by Margaret McIsaac. Just seconds pass in this man-up advantage, and Sophie Vernon backhands the puck along the boards perfectly to Kylie Noonan. Noonan dekes and leaves Christina Maloof behind and snipes it top shelf for the power play goal. Just a great assist there by Sophie Vernon, and even better results. It's now 2-0 Raiders. Just past the 9-minute mark in this second, though, Marauders answer when Cassandra Grant centers it to Melissa Salata. And Salata's one-timer slips in around Caroline Bedrosian. Dedham's deficit is suddenly cut in half, now down 2-1. Kylie Noonan changes that as her try is blocked, but Noonan sticks the puck loose under Gentile's pads. Sophie Vernon and Carly Boyle fight for the putback, and Sophie Vernon punches it through as Noonan, Boyle, and Vernon take advantage of the fact that Dedham's goalie lost sight of the puck. It's now a 2-goal Wellesley lead yet again. This back-and-forth period would continue that way after Melissa Salata sinks in her second goal of the game to make it a Dedham 3-2 deficit. That 1-goal Wellesley edge would only last about 30 seconds, though, as Carly Boyle sticks the puck away, creating a 2-on-1 advantage. Boyle's centering pass is just perfect to Kylie Noonan, and Noonan buries the Hattie. A great pass by Carly Boyle and another great score by Noonan as the Raiders continue to be aggressive offensively. And it continues to pay off here tonight as well, as Noonan nets her second hat trick of the season. So the third and final period comes our way, and as Dedham attempts to clear out the puck, Carly Boyle cuts in front and takes it away, bringing it back in the Raiders' offensive end. With nobody defending her, Carly Boyle takes the shot and rips the wrister stick side and sinks in the unassisted score. 5-2 Wellesley, as Boyle helps put this game away in the final period, as Dedham cannot come back, now down by 3. Raiders' offense looked great and set the tone early. The defense stepped up after allowing 2 earlier goals. Caroline Bedrosian again would be solid between the pipes. Wellesley earns their 6th win in a row and go to 7-1. That's the final here. Raiders 5, Marauders 2. Well, that's it for sports in this episode, but stay with Wellesley Media as we bring you the coverage you need to catch up on all Raiders sports. Watch all Wellesley Raider games and highlights on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.